Welcome to Hip Hop News Weekly. We talk about everything that happened in hip hop this past week and try to be as respectful as possible. First, we got Diddy finally reporting coming out of hiding. You feel me? Diddy hasn't said nothing since the Cassie lawsuit happened. He finally puts out his first Instagram post in like the last 2 to 3 weeks. It says, "For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy." That's a fact. He says, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday." That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me be absolute clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. Wow. He said this after he settled already for $30 million. You feel me? But it's good to see that he's not going to settle no more. You feel me? And it was another report that came out that said an underage girl at the time got molested by Diddy, like in the 90s or something. So I feel like right now he put that out for a good time. It was like, all right, I'm not playing this no more. Y'all going to keep playing with me. I'm not just going to let that happen. He already got a big hit. He already took a major hit. He had to step down from Revolt, had to step down from Mad Brands, all of that. You feel me? He already took a major hit. So I feel like this was good. This was definitely well needed. I just feel like it probably was a little bit too late. I feel like some people already think Diddy's guilty. Him already settling, some people already feel like that makes him guilty. So I feel like he could have did this weeks ago. Weeks ago he could have put out this Instagram post. But it's better late than never. Also, we had Kodak Black getting arrested a few days ago for cocaine possession. That was crazy. If you look at his mugshot, I might make that the thumbnail. Kodak Black looked at crazy in this mugshot. He looked at crazy. I'm not going to lie. This is coming after his Drink Champs interview where everybody was worried about Kodak, thought that he was already under the influence too much. He looked at bad. I'm not going to lie. Kodak Black looked at very bad. In other news, Nicki Minaj album just came out. Pink Friday 2. I'm going to probably do a review on that next week. But this is highly anticipated. Highly anticipated. Everybody's looking forward to Nicki. I feel like she hasn't dropped a song in like probably this year. It could have been this year, right? If it's not this year, I feel like last year. I don't know. But I feel like I've heard Nicki Minaj on a freestyle or on a feature or something in the past 12 months. But her coming back outside is going to be big. Other news, Cardi B and Offset reportedly break up because they unfollowed each other. I want to know the person that watches that. You feel me? You know how the police got people that watches Instagram all day? I want to know who's the person on social media that watches to see when couples unfollow each other. Because they didn't delete their couple pictures. They still got them up. It's just now people automatically speculating that they're not together. I don't know why. And last but not least, we got more podcast wars. Yes. Podcast wars is back. This time we got Cameron versus the Joe Budden podcast. This started because Cameron, I guess, told a story about him and Mace back in the day where they was at a sex club or whatever, and they ran a train on a female. Melissa Ford goes on the Joe Budden podcast and says, "This is not the good time to tell that joke or that story, and it might have been underage girls at that party." I don't know how she would know that, but that's what she said. You feel me? She then apologizes for it after. Cameron says, "F your apology. I'ma light you up when I feel like it." Now, let me take a break from there. The other men on the Joe Budden podcast definitely try to cut her off. Like, nah, we don't want to hear that. That's not true. That's not true. But they did put it out. They did put it out. You feel me? Like when Joe Budden and them did their thing on Diddy, they didn't put that out. So it's like if they was really trying to protect Melissa Ford, I feel like they should never put this out. They should have never put this out. They definitely could have edited it out. You feel me? And then explain to her why they edited it out. Because now Cameron responds back on the Instagram post and goes crazy on everybody. He went crazy on Melissa Ford, went crazy on Queen's Flip. You hear me? He ain't go that crazy on Joe Budden, but he went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Queen's Flip got it. He got it, bro. Told me, yo, you was begging me for skits. You was begging to wear my clothes, my jewelry. All of that, bro. All of that. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna look bad if the Joe Budden podcast doesn't respond. It's gonna look bad. Because it's going to look like nobody's defending Melissa Ford. And then that's just going to be the first straw for when she leaves. Even if she doesn't leave in the next year, even if she doesn't leave 2 years from now or 3 years from now, whenever she leaves from the Joe Budden podcast, people's going to go back to this and say, why nobody defended her? Why they just left her out there by herself? Why did you even put it out if y'all wasn't going to defend her? You feel me? If you knew Cameron was going to go crazy on her, why did you even put that out? The same thing is going on with like Miko Grimes and Gilbert Arenas. You feel me? Right now, Miko Grimes used to be on Gil's Arena. She left there. Now they're beefing, showing each other screenshots, da-da-da. It's going to happen, bro. When podcast breaks up, that's what happens. The messy part definitely is going to come out. So whether it's be this year, next year, in the near future, Melissa Ford is going to have a problem with nobody defending her with this Cameron situation. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This has been Hip Hop News Weekly. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.